Give me a second to make sure this can even boot like this to begin. Okay, good, it boots. It boots like that. Okay, so let's go. Alright, so I'm going back here, but this time I am going to cheat a lot! Alright, let's do a movie record. I get started here. Here we go. Get up there first and foremost. Alright, now you go kill this guy. Yeah, I get it. Alright. Right. Nice. Alright. Now here, this point here it starts getting intense. Alright. Now I do not want him targeting the nearest guy. I want him going up here, targeting you. There. Oh, you can't do another one. Oh, he's healing. Okay, yeah, we're running low on time. There we go. Now let's make sure he's targeting the last few enemies. There we go. Little girl. Alright. So now I got this far. Here's where I need to start making save states. Alright, so save state. Alright. Here's where we start positioning people. That's like stats, I guess. Right. That seems about right. I don't know what those Korean and then exit. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay. This feels like the way this is going, this is gonna be too slow. These guys are not even moving yet. Yeah, this one's not going fast enough. Load game position. There we go. Back here. We need to be able to kill things faster. Which probably means I need to move them down. Towards him. Have them all go to the same target. And the other two, I think, follow them? Let's see. Oh, come on. They're all getting all split up and shit. Now, which one of these is my guys? Yeah, this is going. Did it even do anything? I mean, it looks like it did damage. There we go. just standing there? Is there anything I can really do to bait the enemies toward me so I can just hit them all with lightning at once? 'Cause that seems like what I gotta do. Alright, now you're close enough. You can just, like, smack them all with lightning. Ugh. Yeah, that's not enough time. Okay. Try that again. I think I'll have these guys go on standby. Did they actually strike while in that mode formation? Oh, I don't know if they do or not. Alright. I wish I could control the camera more freely. Okay, now you can move around here. Alright. Alright. See how many targets I can hit at once. There's so many on screen that the game's slowing down. Nine. There we go. Alright, now's about the time to do a second one. Alright, you are now level 8. Alright. Oh, now he's level 9. Alright, now this should finish them off. Or not. Oh. Oh. Is that the end? Alright, we got through that. Oh no! It's a little girl. Nobody is in the chat at the moment. Oh well. Ah, hello, pretty bomber. Apologies, this isn't one of my PC Engine streams, even though I said I'd do that. I just decided, for some reason, that I had to figure out how far the Teleview version of Bounty Sword goes. Alright. And there's some stats. Okay, so now it's going to... Looks like it's gonna go another... Alright, breakthrough. So, oh gosh, I've never seen this map before. Whale, like a map I have not seen before. Oh, there's my party from... Oh no, is the little girl with me for this in this party? Do I have to escort her? It's gonna be pretty cringe. Oh, okay, so it's the same party makeup. How do I want this to look? Okay, so let's see. Alright. And what's your target? There seems to be several guys in the woods. I think I might have to cross that bridge. Okay. We're gonna have them all. See, is there nothing around this area? Doesn't seem like it. I'll have you here. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh gosh, they're casting magic at me. Oof. Whoa, you're already over here? Oh no, you need to start casting your lightning magic. Yikes. Alright. Where are you going? Oh no, that is bullshit! That's bullshit. I'm loading the state. That is bullshit. Why would he go that way? Like, that is quite literally, I have never seen such bullshit before. Tears of bullshit. let's see how... Yeah. Oh, shoot. Ah, good grief, that's a big area of effect. Alright, now you start casting your magic. You. Gosh, the game is lagging very bad. Is the game this slow on the retail version as well? Why are you just running off in some random ass direction? You have a target! Seriously! He's not moving. He is literally just not fucking moving anymore. It's like super bugged AI, I guess. Are you gonna fight him? He's right there. Use your magic yet? Oh, there's one more guy there. Oh, okay, the map's clear. Alright, so let's see, fast forward through this text a bit. Oh! Oh! I guess that's the end! So it goes for free maps! Okay. Alright. Now let's... Okay, so it has an auto demo too. Let's go fast forward through that a bit. Okay. Now let's play this back and record it. Bounty Sword, DS, AVI. Let's hope it doesn't cause any desyncs or anything like that. Alright, alright. I think this all seems correct so far. Mm-hmm. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna have a complete recording of this demo soon. Very complete recording. Alright. Alright, and when he's there, just pull out his thunderstorm magic. Just strike everything with lightning. Strikes lightning in. Right, then I get those level ups. And then some more lightning to finish the job. And then they find the little girl. The complete version of this game did get a fan translation, right? Maybe I should actually play it now that I cleared this demo. Alright. Alright. I noticed this one actually gave you more time compared to the other maps. That's pretty nice and lenient. It looked like it only hit those two. That was a bit weird. Yeah, I wanted to record this game, this Satellaview demo, so I got around to it. I had to force it to boot outside the BIOS so I could use save states and recording tools. There's apparently 3 scenarios in this because I cleared all of them and it actually gave me like a little ending score. Pikachu. Yeah, there it is. It shows the total playtime. Total playtime was 4 minutes 31 seconds. Total gold 445. Total experience 873, and no deaths. I'm guessing the game has permadeath, so it's a good thing I didn't let any of my units die. You know what I mean? I should see the full. I think that somebody did fan translate the full retail game. Let me look for that. Huh, is there not? Maybe I'm just having... Hold on, let me just go to romhacking.net and check there. Bounty Sword. I'm guessing there is no translation of Bounty Sword because it's not on ROM hacking. Well, dang. Yeah, it seems like an interesting game. I think part of the reason is like when I tried to look up the descriptions of it online, like they're like one description says it's like Seiken Densetsu 3, except the character moves on its own. It's like that's an awful way to describe a game that is essentially a real-time strategy. Because that's basically what the game is. It's an RTS. Oh, I like how this screen describes the controls. That's funny. Yeah. Okay, let's do another. Let's try double checking on some other sites just to make sure that is correct and there is indeed no translation of the retail game. Oh, come on. All you got is a no interest? Did they get rid of all their translations on these sites? And translations. SNES. Alright, let's try SNES translation. Oh wait, that was 2018? No, I need something more recent. Okay, here we go. 2023. 2023. This will let me know if Bounty Sword... This will let me know almost for certain if Bounty Sword is translated. The thing is, it feels like I'm pretty certain. I'm like real-time strategies are a very Western game genre, so it's baffling when Western people don't seem to understand that something is a real-time strategy game. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see. Let's see. Super Famicom. Was there any other platforms Bounty Sword was released on, by the way? Bounty Sword. Apparently there is a PlayStation game called Bounty Sword Double Edge. And also a game called Bounty Sword First. Bounty Sword First looks like the Super Nintendo game, so I assume that is a remake of the first game. Yeah. So Bounty Sword's also on PlayStation. So that might be another one area for me to try to look to see if there is a translation. But yeah, none for the Super Famicom version. Let's see. PlayStation. PlayStation Collection. Let's see. And none for PlayStation. So there are no Bounty Sword translations. Pioneer, you probably know them for the Tenchi Muyo anime and Laserdisc players and other odd things. But, you know, they were one of the old media conglomerates of the era. Oh yeah, they also released those Saban Dragon Ball VHS tapes. So that's another thing they're known for. They're not really that known for video games, though, and you can kind of tell it with Bounty Sword. It feels like whatever they were doing with Bounty Sword, it feels like they were straining the hardware, trying. Like, did you see that moment where I cast a Thunderstorm spell, and it was hitting like 10 enemies at once, and the game slowed to a friggin' crawl? Because the game could not handle that much of it on screen at the same time? Fan translators often do odd choices for their what console they're going to be using for their fan translation. Like Yuna, the Yuna game is actually a pretty good example of that, because that has a Sega Saturn version that probably looks better and is better animated, but they translated the original PC Engine version anyway. What other good examples are there? Oh yeah, of all the versions of Tokimeki Memorial they could have done a fan translation for, they went with the Super Famicom one. When, the PC, that's a one where the PC Engine version probably would have been or the PlayStation, well, PlayStation version would probably have been the absolute most definitive version for a translation, but I probably would have leaned towards the PC Engine version, because I think that still has some content specific to it. Like, I think in regards to, like, content specific to the version, the Super Famicom one has, like, the least. And the Pia Carrot, like, the one version of that that's translated as the PCFX one of all versions. There's definitely some other odd choices. But yeah. Anyway, what else was I gonna do this stream? I did say at some point I was gonna go through more of these PC Engine games. The thing is, what I have left are basically the ones that are in nice seals, so I don't really want to open them. I was thinking I'd do that if I absolutely ran out of material, but it's kind of like, I am hesitating. Very much hesitating. Anyway, let me start. You know what? Let me see if I can show VirtuaDub processing this video on stream without this whole stream crashing. Let's see if I can do that. That'll at least show a little bit more into some of the behind the scenes of how I make my videos on YouTube, which I don't do that much of lately, but I should start working on the Satellaview dump ones anyway. Anyway, open up the Bounty Sword video. Delaney audio, was that correct? Compression, X264, and filters for YouTube, because they do not like low res. They have to do resizing. Make it about 400% larger. And let's see if let's me make sure I got the audio synced. I don't think I have the audio synced. I think it needs to be audio delay 1000. There we go. That seems correct. There we go. Alright. Now let's save the AVI. Bounty Sword BH.AVI. This is going to take about 22 minutes. Oh boy. So, anybody interested in some idle chit chat while the video processes? I unfortunately don't even think I could do something like playing some audio in the background much, because that'll strain the whole thing, you know? Alright, unfortunately I'm not the best at idle chit chat, so I'm gonna need to think. I'm gonna need to think very hard. Especially considering it's late at night, and I'm not particularly great at thinking very hard. So, I remember hearing earlier in the week that Charles Martinet has retired from being the Mario voice. That's kind of a bummer. Based on how Super Mario Wonder sounds, I guess they got an impersonator for his voice for that. Unfortunately, the impersonator is not me. That's a sad. Man, I bet Martinet got paid gold for voice Mario. Man, wouldn't it be nice if I got the big bunnies just for sounding like this? Oh! Oh no! What else happened this week? I mean, from my end, it seemed like quite a bit was happening, but that's probably because that's like stuff on the IRL side of things. It always feels busier during the summer. It always feels busier. Yeah, yeah, so I've heard. I mean, Nintendo, they have used synthesized voices before. In fact, they're kind of the pioneers in that regard. So I would not be surprised in the least if they used AI voices. Especially since they've been, really up in the ante with voice actors, which means they've been up in the ante with voice actor cost. They'd probably love to cut down on that. Because I know voice actor talent is quite a bit of a game's budget. Especially in the modern era. There's a reason Nintendo didn't do voice actors for a good 20 years after Satellaview was ended. I kind of wish there were some new ROM dumps that I could talk about from other sites. It feels like Hidden Palace has been on a lull lately. Feels like other ROM dumping sites I check seem like they're in a lull lately. It feels like a serious dry spell. It's very tiring. Ugh. Very tiring. Oh yeah, after this, I also got to encode the video for the Elfaria 2 demo. That long is that really long auto demo that like never seemed like it properly ended until it did. There's several Net Yaroze collections. In fact, there's enough of them now that it's hard to figure out which ones have the ones you actually want to see. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell with those Net Yaroze collections nowadays. Ugh. Also, I'm pretty sure I like played all the interesting Net Yaroze stuff on stream by now, even if that was a long while back. Mm. Close some browser windows. Maybe that'll speed things up a bit. Ah, yeah. I kind of would be curious who made Bounty Sword in a more in-depth sense than just, oh, Pioneer made it. But again, you need people actually interested in a translation of the retail game. Man, watching the processing of this feels like such a weird picture slideshow. I mean, Sanger, I hate to say it, but it could very simply be that real-time strategies get the short end of the stick. Because when I think about it, like a lot of games I could think of that don't have fan translations, they're like they seem to be they statistically overrepresented by real-time strategies compared to like other particular genres. Like, like Dyna Brothers 2, like the Sega Channel special. Like that's another one that should probably get a translation. That ROM's been around long enough now and no one's really tried it. You know? But yeah, I can't really give you a good answer outside of that. Because like I just seem to think that it's just there's like a curse regarding translations of real time strategy games. Like you just aren't gonna see a lot of them. I don't know. I mean, fan translators are always busy working on stuff. The problem is they stop being interested in translating new things and have become fixated on like retranslating Chrono Trigger for like the fifth time. Like Chrono Trigger doesn't need five similar fan translations. Like I did not particularly hate the normal retail game enough to warrant it being retranslated. But meanwhile, there's like a bunch of games I played. Like either I played the full games, or I ended up somehow going wandering into one of these Satellaview demos. And I was like, "Hey, this game seems pretty neat. I wonder if there's a translation." Nope, there isn't. PC Engine CD has like hundreds of Japan only releases. How many of them have fan translations? About four or five. If you're well, like if you're counting one that's basically a machine translation patch, that is. You know, there's two Una games, the Bazaar de Gozar game and the Startling Odyssey 2, and and an Advanced Eye Senryaku. That's basically it. Oh yeah, and Private Idol. So I guess that's six. I guess still a small number compared to just how many PC Engine games there actually are. Nenton, this is a free level demo, I believe. Like I cleared 3 levels and then they sent me to like a final statistics screen. So it's definitely a demo. It's definitely like a demo. It is not the full retail, and you cannot like just play into the full retail experience. I think the full retail game's a particularly large file size too, so wouldn't really be able to fit like that. Yeah, yeah, this is an interesting demo. Well, I mean, obvious. Well, I have a Switch. If you were asking, like I've streamed from my Switch before. Uh, I think before that, like the last system that I got like from the current gen time was probably a PS3. After that, like the family went through hard times, so I had to like had to actually work and shit. Like I had to treat I had even my YouTube channel I had to treat it like a job rather than just I play video games on it. You know what I mean? Oh, you're making me feel old. I'm feeling old. PS3 is retro now. Ugh. The last Xbox console I got was a 360. I should probably get a Xbox Series. Um, I don't even know. I don't know what the latest. I don't know what the Xbox names got confusing after the Xbox One. Fuck you, Xbox One. Like, I literally need to look up guides to figure out what the heck the difference between a Series S and a Series X is. Yes, they are. I mean, to be fair, every video game company has went through its round of being absolutely stupid with the marketing. Like, Nintendo's definitely had its time there. Sony had its time there. Sega had its time there for way too fucking long. But yeah, it's like, but yeah, it's like I didn't buy a PS5 because I couldn't even think of a PS5 game I wanted to play. I didn't buy an Xbox because I can't figure out what the heck's up with all the Xbox models and revisions anymore. Like the stuff, like I don't want to be bothered trying to keep track of that now. Ah, that PS2 or an N64. Oh, incidentally, those are things I have. There hasn't been any new N64 ROM releases lately either. I'm really bummed out that Panel de Pon 64 went nowhere. Uh, oh, come on. Don't be modding your collector systems. Why do people just casually mod? Why do the same people that whine about collector's states all casually mod their game consoles? Well, it was, yeah, well, yeah, that good. Getting it cheap's nice. I was trying to get a Neo Geo cheap on Yahoo Japan auctions, but every listing that I see, like the auction, it heavily gets bid up to like 50,000 yen. So it's pretty rough trying to get a Neo Geo. I probably will just have to give up on that. One of the annoying things is when you see like a Neo Geo and it's got like Unibios installed, and they're charging you like 300 plus more dollars because it has Unibios installed, and it's like, dude, Unibios is basically unlicensed software. Why are you giving me a upcharge for something that I never asked for? Yeah, I'll probably yeah. So yeah, I'll probably give up looking for a Neo Geo. I could probably get an FM Towns Marty for cheaper on Yahoo Japan auctions if I try hard enough. Or a 3DO. Not that I'm sure that I actually want either of those, but I was curious enough to actually look them up. Yes, Sanger. Neo Geo is very expensive. Like, if you're going for the AES in particular, it's like, yeah. If you're going for the AES, it's expensive. And if you want like a consoleized MVS, you gotta you like if you're not some crazy modder yourself, you basically gotta import it from China. So that's cheaper than the AES, but it's not exactly like super duper cheap if you get what I mean. I'm a very pragmatic person, so I will buy from China if it benefits me, but I'd rather have the original AES if I could get it. So, it's not like China selling like legit clone AES systems for cheaper, you know? Tetris McNugget? Oh, well, Pandora box? I got a couple of the older models. I might have too many of the older models at that. Those are fun emulation devices, but they aren't exactly like having real hardware, if you get what I mean. They do the job well enough for Neo Geo games, though. So, like I said, most of the desire to have a Neo Geo is just the allure of having the real deal. Are they fast? Like, let me put it this way. They're probably not fast if you're trying to run Dreamcast games on them. They're not it's rather inconsistent if you try to play Mortal Kombat. Uh I read that as Paramo returns for Neo Geo, and I was like, what? Why would Paramo be on the Neo Geo? I don't think SNK even put a damn Neo Geo game on the Satellaview. Same difference, Sanger. But I think it was like those recent Pandora's Box models that did Dreamcast game support. Some of them also have like PSP support as well. I haven't really been up to date with it though, because like all those newer models, like since they became moddable, people started like buying a lot of them, and like they started like you can't like it's getting difficult to get one for the prices I was getting them at. You know what I mean? Because before there were moddable Pandora's boxes, I was able to get like the entire sets for like $40, and that's what shipping included. Like imagine you get a whole arcade joystick emulation device, $40. Like that's pretty steelerific. You get what I mean? Oh, catch. Oh, so McDonald's. So it's like the Sonic LCD games. I see. Steam Deck clones. Yeah. I was curious about a Mister. Like, I think I want to wait until, like, it seems like the Mister is still growing in regard to its emulation support. I mean, not emulation support, but its hardware compatibility support. I guess that's the best way to phrase it. Uh, yeah. And yeah, that's the thing. If a core isn't completely accurate, then as far as I'm concerned, what makes it different from an emulator if it's not completely accurate? I thought the whole appeal of the cores was that they had enhanced accuracy. You know what I mean? Like at least that's as far as my perspective of it is. I guess that's like what I was sold on in regards to like stuff like the retro AVS and whatnot. But I feel like the more FPGAs play out, the more it seems like they have many of the same flaws as emulators do. And that feels kind of disappointing to me. Like FPGAs are propped up as something so much better than emulators. Ah, yeah. Alright, so there's that Bounty Sword demo done. Okay, now let's uh get the what was the other one I was doing? Here's Elfaria. Yeah, let's oh my gosh. Elfaria. Alfaria's demo is like 45 minutes. That's friggin' absurd. 45-minute auto demo. That is so absurd. so frigging absurd. Like, holy crap. Very holy crap. Yes, that's literally the length of one of those Dragon Ball Z movies. World premiere. Ugh. Ugh. Come to think of it. Huh. Oh, yeah. E3 not happening. Guess we'll need to think about going to some other events. I was looking at J1Con in Atlantic City. Apparently, Phil Moore, who was the host of Nick Arcade, is going to be there. I was tempted to ask him questions about the games that were on Nick Arcade. Like, I was thinking of going up there specifically to meet him. Yeah, I may as well tell people, like, the con meetup, like, cons and whatnot, in case they want to meet up, because it's not like I'm popping this on YouTube Live now, so it's kind of like, you know. But yeah, I was thinking about going to that. It's in November, so, like, if anybody else here wants to plan around that there's time. There's time for it. Alright. Let's see, was there anything else I needed to record from these newer dumps? Sugoi STG Jintai is on Sano Imashi's channel, so probably not that. Super Pawn's on Samiwashi's channel. Uh, I don't really know much enough about the Abisumaru game to try that one. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is a funny feeling. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably pop open Firefox and start working on uploading these to YouTube while I wait here. But yeah, I've been bored enough with like the Random themes that I've been browsing Lost Media Wiki lately instead. Although most of the stuff on Lost Media Wiki, like that isn't the video game stuff, usually it's not as interesting to me. Like a lot of them seem very fixated on like shows for preschoolers, and it's kind of awkward for me. You know what I mean? But I am interested in some stuff there. Let's see, what's been some recent changes? Uh, oh, okay. So apparently they have a page on Rockfire Explosion stuff, so that's somewhat interesting. Uh, otherwise, other than that, I don't see much. Let's see, new pages. Let's see. Lots of Nickelodeon stuff. The occasional existence unconfirmed alleged Japanese product. It's kind of weird how this wiki has so many existence unconfirmed Japanese products. And yet, when I know of something that actually is lost Japanese media, it tends to not have an article. That's kind of annoying to me. Anyway, yeah. Bounty Sword BF. What was the full title? Again, let's check it. Oh, that might be a bad idea while that's playing. Let's see. Let's find out. Yeah, odds and ends. Lots of odds and ends. So yeah, it is annoying how often that site will have alleged Japanese mangas or animes that are not confirmed to actually exist, but like actual Japanese anime or manga or video game lost media is not really doesn't have an article on the wiki. Like obviously I could like fill it up with like 50 some pages of Satellaview shit if I had the time to write all that. But yeah. Alright, Bounty Swords, a Teleview special time attack version. There we go. This will be published on YouTube soon. It's set as an instant premiere so that the YouTubers have something. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I tend to have most of my time absorbed by my real life situation, sadly. Like, I gotta work, and I have family members to take care of, and then it burns me out, and I gotta sleep. You know? I don't really have as much time for myself as I'd like. That's why a lot of my streams tend to just be about like 2 hours long. Like, I'm trying my best to get as much in as I can, but I have limits. Yeah, and it's like some of the people I know that are like me and have similar interests to me. Like, you know, like I said, like I had that story about Track Zero. Like when like last time I saw him, he told me he got a full-time job. I guess he's been working that full-time job now, and it's making him so busy he can't go on Kick anymore. That bums me out. Like, that guy is the reason I've been, like, streaming a bunch of PC Engine games lately. It's kind of sad. And yeah, this week my work week's gonna be rough because my coworker is, like, on a second vacation. Uh... Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, Bounty Sword's processing to up to SD. But yeah. Apparently my Easy Dubs Hotel Mario got 373 views on YouTube. Oh, Sanger, you probably... I don't know if you saw those yet. Let me link them to you. Let me link them in the chat for you. Let me link... Alright, let's see. Let me link these for Sanger. Because I know he liked that Easy Dub stuff. But that it won't be like actually on stream, so Nelson Du Bois doesn't have to click it. Doesn't have to see it. Nelson Du Bois left as soon as I started talking about an AI video. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me just link these to Sanger so you can check them out. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it is late. I should probably be in bed myself. I just stayed up to process this video. I'll probably sign off the stream before the video is fully processed, because it seems like it won't be done for another 50 minutes! Good grief, it takes fucking forever! And, oh yeah. What other one did I do that I didn't show? Oh yeah, Neatness Counts. It's like somebody actually suggested I try a full episode of Super Show, and I told him that's not within the capabilities of Easy Dubs that I could do, but I did find just an episode of Neatness Counts. I mean, an episode of a live action segment with Neatness Counts, so I figured I could do that at least. So yeah, did I do any other ones? Let's see. PSAs. Yeah, I think the PSAs was the last one I did in Anaheim before. So I think that's about it for the ones I did. The Easy Dubs clips are getting reactions from Japanese people. They say they are very weird. Which makes perfect sense, considering how machine translations tend to be. But yeah, they say they are very weird videos. Nine minutes left until Bounty Sword. The Bounty Sword video is published on YouTube. I should probably see how my Rumble is doing. And my Odyssey channel. Let's see. 24 followers. That's decent. Yes. Sort by views. Did anything get more new views lately? I feel like I feel like the views on Rumble are stagnant. I feel like the views on Rumble are stagnant. Odyssey. Let's see. I feel like views on Odyssey are stagnant too. It's kind of like I don't really know what to do. I try to do stuff to get views and whatnot, and it seems like nothing ever works. Oh well. The most viewed recent content. Super Mario Bros. At the Ice Capades English to Japanese got 3 views this week. Most commented recent comment. Oh yeah, the Korean Super Show clip. Let me see. Let me see the comment on that. There we go. I gave that comment a fire and a heart. Alright. I kind of wish I could see all of my comments on this. Because it seems like it's a bit difficult to do. But yeah, apparently I did get 1 new follower on Odyssey, so I guess that's some level of progress. I don't know. Anyway, it seems like things got quiet, so I'll probably end the stream here. Thank you for coming in, Nancy Du Bois, Sanger, Pretty Bomber. Yeah, Pretty Bomber was here earlier. Thank you for coming in. Once again, I insist I will play more PC Engine games in the future. Like I said, I'm just nervous about opening up the ones with the nice seals because I worry that they might actually be good factory seals. And if I open them, it'll be like I'm opening up a mint game, and it's kind of like, oh no, you know what I mean? That said, I should probably have more PC Engine games coming down the line in maybe like I would assume maybe in like 2 to 3 weeks. But yeah, until then, see you all later.